these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren is out there with Lou George. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Shane Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Pokuševski in at the center. And Torch gets it to go.
Being ready on the catch, such an important skill, and Luke George's confidence really starting to grow.
Curry kicks to Thompson. They kick it out to Green. A leaner. Thompson. The Thunder pull it in. Outside, George. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. The pass to Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 17 feet out, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Thompson. The shot missing, and it's Oklahoma City the other way. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Murray finds Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
Well, how about the aggressiveness of Andrew Wiggins? So good at fighting through the contact, taking the challenge of the defense. That's beautiful.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
This guy's got tremendous length for his position, so at 6'6", Gilgeous-Alexander confident attacking in the paint.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
Finishes the break with a slam.
Lou Dort at his best, being a factor on the defensive end and getting down the floor in a hurry. Nicely done.
Curry kicks to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, George. outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Wiggins with the rebound. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. Curry's shot is good.
And the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Curry is just lethal from outside.
Pass to Holmgren. It's stolen by Green. Wiggins with it. Dort covering. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Warriors have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. And he can't get the first one.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Giddey the pass to Holmgren. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Down low. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball, and Dort gets it to go.
What a pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's capable as a scorer, but finds his teammate there.
And Johnson kicks to Curry. Passes to Looney. Thompson inside, and he bangs it home with one hand.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Wiggins against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Giddey. Defense right on him. Lays it up off the glass.
That's outstanding footwork by Josh Giddey. Finishing the painted area. I can do that too.
Here's Curry. 2 on the clock. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Thunder.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
The Thunder leading by 3. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. He's just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passers. David, thank you. And you hear the term point forward. Then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So, what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Who wants a free t-shirt? The nation, let me hear you.
Thunder on D. They lead by 4. Curry wide open. It's good from long range. Curry's got 6 points.
And I don't know that there's another guy in the league that would even think about it from that distance. It's uncanny how comfortable he is from that kind of range. Steph Curry doing work.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Looney It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Holmgren. Goes back up. That one misses. Great D that time from Green. And he commits the intentional foul. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Giddey against Thompson. On the wing, Green. Curry on the wing. And the pass to Looney. Outside for Curry. Buries it from three-point range. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Warriors.
Well, the consistency of Stephen Curry's jump shot is so fluid. Doesn't matter if it's rise and fire, catch and shoot. Either way, he's good. Sees his man had the angle on the interior and drops a dime right there.
Curry looking it over. It's deflected.
Excellent anticipation by Lou Dort to get his hands on that one. Gosh, this guy is relentless on that end.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a three-point game. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Nice shot by Thompson.
This guy is on the short list of the all-time great three-point shooters. Klay Thompson's stroke is flawless.
And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Thompson dishes to Green. Thompson passes to Wiggins. Golden State moving it around. Looney, and he jams it with authority.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise, and his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Stolen. Giddey, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. Warriors trail by 4. Green kicks to Curry. That one's in, only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
Well, Steph Curry, one of the most dynamic ball handlers in the game. He has more moves than you can count.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. 20 seconds left to play in the first half. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Giddey's got 7.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Thompson kicks to Curry. Off target at the rim. He gets it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
Put your hands together and get loud for
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Taking a look at the Thunder, Williams is out there with Dario Saric, and it's man in at the point guard position.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Joe passes to Williams. Out to the wing. Here's Joe to the left side wing. Here's Saric. The kick out to Williams. It's stolen by Kuminga. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long-term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. Here's Saric. The shot misses. Great D that time from Green. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Inside, here's Green. Tries again, out to Payton. Kuminga with a wide open look. That 3 off the mark. The Thunder leading by 4. Saric outside. Pass to Joe. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. And he drives in. Off on the layup. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Here's Joe. Saric trying to break free. Second shot opportunity. Joe can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Green. Pass to Joe. Feeds it to Saric. Pass to Joe. Fires the 3. The Thunder with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Payton finds Green for the tie. The shot will not fall. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way.
Back in his college days, Kenrick Williams definitely distinguished himself.
Well, think about it, GA. This guy was the first player in TCU basketball history to post a triple-double. And to me, when you watch him play, it's about how hard he works and how well-rounded his game is. He wants to contribute in every phase. Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Man passes to Joe. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Out to Saric. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Thunder leading by 3. Man passes to Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Back to Sharch. And so they foul intentionally. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. For the Thunder.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
46 seconds left to play in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pokusevski. 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Now the pass to Giddey. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Get up and make some noise. Here comes the three-pointers. Break it up again, Donation. Here they come, the GS.
Here's Giddey. He has 7. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good on the putback. Pokusevski's got 8 points.
I'll tell you, this is the aggressiveness this coaching staff has got to be thrilled to see from Pokusevski. You're a 7-footer. You've got all the offensive skills. Make sure you're contributing on the glass.
Here's Wiggins. Dort grabs the miss.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes it off the glass. And it's a 7-point Thunder lead.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
The third.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Kevon Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Timeout called the Warriors.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors U15.
Pools checked in for the Warriors. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if we have enough.
Thank you, David.
Well, he does a lot of his work on the interior, more than people realize. Klay Thompson gets those calls because of his willingness to put himself in tough spots. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. Triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough.
The previous play is under review.
Really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The offensive rebound, Looney. Poole with no one around. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Drops in the tray.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 5.
Great concentration through the contact. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent focus.
Thompson finds Poole. Back to Thompson. And contact on, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted
The previous play is over.
the angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And how hard it can be sometimes, great to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, the pure shooting stroke is the first thing you think of with Klay Thompson. But I think as impressive is what he gives you on the defensive end of the floor. Klay Thompson is as hard a worker as there is in the NBA.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Pass to Pakusevsky.
And before he had time to bring the ball back in off the pump fake, out, and they're off.
Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Giddey against Thompson. Wiggins, a screen on Giddey. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Improved ball handling, keeping the dribble from getting too high. It's a key to Wiggins' development.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the three. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Thompson from long range. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Poole. And now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. Pass to Pakusevsky. Now here's Holmgren. Guarded by Green. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Pakusevsky. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're in front by 4. 1:36 left in the game.
Time to get loud and make some noise for your Warriors Knicks team.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And Thompson throws it down.
Klay Thompson, calm and cool under pressure. How about the big bucket from Klay?
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And it's Wiggins missing.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
And power down the jam. The shot by Thompson, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Holmgren wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night. Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Pakusevsky, the layup off target. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about take a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander attacking and in rhythm on the offensive end.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sport. We've got quite a game in store for us tonight, Steve. It's a matchup between two NBA powerhouses.
These teams are stacked with talent, Kevin, and this game could be a preview of what's to come. I would not be surprised if these teams meet in the postseason.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4, and it's Morant in at the point guard position. Now Morant after the missed three from Klay Thompson.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention, got his teammate a clean look.
Thompson for the triple. It's hauled in by Adams. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything. And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Now here's Morant. And finished up by Morant.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo!
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now here's Morant. Jackson a screen on Curry. Morant and the Grizzlies check on two more.
Hard to overstate Morant's shooting ability. It just comes natural to him.
Shoots the three. Rebounded by Jackson.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Curry as the Looney. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Good work by Curry moving the ball. He has a good eye for those openings.
Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And it's Morant missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Curry finds Wiggins. Back to Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the first quarter. The drive by Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Gotta admire the aggressive nature of that dunk by Thompson. No mercy when he takes it strong to the cup.
Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Golden State. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Nice shot by Thompson.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to Klay, or he'll drop these all night long.
Morant against Curry. Outside, Bain. And Adams kicks to Bain. Here's Brooks, and they get it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
When you think of Dylan Brooks, his energy stands out. A guy who gives you everything he has.
And the first one at the line is good. Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player. Smitty plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Here's Morant. The Warriors making the shot. The shot that time not on target. And Thompson kicks to Wiggins. Outside for Curry. 6 on the shot clock. The second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
What a shot by Steph Curry. It's the confidence and the soft touch that makes it look easy.
3 seconds separate the shot clock in game 3. And it's Morant missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Morant surveying the D. Jackson from long range. No good on the shot. And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Kids team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And also, they've been draining mid-range jump shots, measuring the defense well, and just taking what they give them.
The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Wiggins is out there with Looney. That's the Warriors' 5. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant outside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
One thing that makes Jaren such a great alley-oop target is his hands, measured at enormous 10 inches long.
And the basket by Curry. There's Morant. 8 points for him. And there's the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Bain passes to Morant. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Curry with it. Already down by Jackson. Curry setting the pick for Green. Morant against Curry. Stolen by Brooks. Morant outside. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless, the foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Morant. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they... Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Unbelievable!
Taking it to the D. When Wiggins is forcing the issue, he shows why he went first overall.
Bain, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Curry kicks it to Looney. Here's Green. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
One of the more physical players in the league. Draymond can take it just as well as he can dish it out.
It's good. Morant's got 6 here in this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Thompson, a screen on Morant. A 3-ball. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Curry. Thompson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors. Morant against Curry. Outside for Jackson. 1:49 left in the first half of the game. The pass to Bain. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bain's game. It helps him get to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Memphis basketball.
1:37 left to play here in the half. And Morant throws it down.
Goes to
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full court touchdown passes.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. Down low. Here's Looney. And the rejection by Jackson. Brooks dishes to Morant. A shake. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Curry. Here's the drive. That one drops for him.
He's so clever driving the basketball, but now he's starting to have the strength and the ability to finish these buckets.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why. And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. Curry's shot is good.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Morant drives in. And Morant throws it down.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Curry kicks to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors. And it's in. Oh, wow. He nails the buzzer beater.
Terrific way to end the half. Nailing a 3 to add to the lead.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the half. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. They've got Clark, Luke Kennard out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Conchar in at the small forward position.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Warriors leading by 11. Payton passes to Green. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
JaMychal Green with the height and the bounce to do some damage inside.
The Warriors have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Jones finds Clark. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
At the line for 2.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Golden State's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. DiVincenzo with this screen on Jones. DiVincenzo against Kennard. And he can't jam it through. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Conchar, the pass to Tillman. Kicks it to Jones. Pass to Conchar. Driving inside. And the shot goes in. Conchar's got his first bucket in this one.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Poole bounce pass. Jones against DiVincenzo. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Jones, the pass to Kennard. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Clark. He hangs. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
And so Clark nails both of them. Warriors leading by 10.
And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late,
which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The left stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty, and he shoots the 3-ball with such confidence. But what about the athletic ability of Green, a real powerhouse who just knows how to bring the hammer down.
Jones, the pass to Tillman. It's stolen by Green. And even 3-on-3 break. Bobbed up there for Green, and it's Green with the jam.
He will put you on a poster. Green up top for the monster flush.
On the wing, Jones, guarded by Poole. Pass to Kennard. This one for 3. It's not going to go for him. The Warriors go the other way. Here's Payton. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Warriors lead by 16.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
They get it back. Clark kicks to Jones. Shoots over Poole. And another miss by Memphis.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Scooped up. Warriors leading by 18. Payton surveying the floor. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Kuminga throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Here's Conchar, covered by Payton. That's a 2 from Kennard. The putback, and Clark is right there.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Conchar, the pass to Tillman. Misses the layup. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Warriors on top.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors USA.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Looney out there with Wiggins. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Morant outside. Outside, Bain. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
The Grizzlies trail by 18. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Thompson puts up a deep three, and it's Thompson again missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Curry against Morant. Curry kicks it to Looney. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Curry is inside. Guarded by Morant, and the basket by Curry.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Looney with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 18.
The effort from Looney on the offensive glass. A hustle player who really wills himself out there.
And a deep three from Curry. Curry with another miss. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And a wide open look for Bain. They get the rebound, and Adams with the slam.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
To the inside. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattle.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Morant against Curry. Green with a screen on Morant. It's Curry outside. Good on the triple.
The versatility of Curry in the pick and roll. He can make a play for himself, the roller, or someone else on the perimeter.
It's Morant with the drive.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Payne for 3. Green with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Morant. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
Ooh, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
He hits the second from the line.
The way Draymond carries himself, plays with a chip on both shoulders, which can be good and bad.
And then Morant slams it in.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his... Look at that!
I'm leaving. The pure stroke of Curry. It's beautiful to watch from outside the arc.
Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
They get Stephen Curry.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
That free throw missing.
You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you, night in and night out, is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Wiggins dishes to Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. What was it? All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
Hey, a real treat in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
Oklahoma City foul. Alexei Pokusevski. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Jackson on the wing. Outside Bane. Here's Morant.
And the length of Pokusevski coming through just traps you and eclipses you with that wingspan.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score. It's really hard going through a rebuilding phase, but the Thunder have been at it for a while. They're trying to find the right collection of talent to finally plant the flag in the ground and move forward.
This OKC roster does have some excellent building blocks to work with.
There's no doubt, BA, and I think what they're relying on is that they've got hard-working players that want to improve, and that kind of feeds the environment around here. That's going to elevate everyone's play.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a very, very good ball handler. And when he explodes at that size, creates problems.
Here's Morant. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. From deep, Giddey. He drops it from range.
And a nice stroke. That's coming along for Josh Giddey.
For Memphis, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Dort for 3. Can't hit that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pokusevski. Just 5 on the clock. And Morant clears the board. Memphis leading. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Adams a screen. Outside for Morant. Second chance effort. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. The Thunder have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Grant, it's amazing how Holmgren transforms your defense when he's on the floor.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he really makes up for a lack of strength with length and tremendous timing. He has the lateral footwork to defend 1 through 5 as well. And, of course, he can block shots from any spot on the floor.
Oklahoma City foul. Alexei Pokusevski. Second personal foul. 13 foul.
A free throw drops for Morant.
Morant, 2 shots.
And Morant drops them both. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander to the middle. Here's Giddey. And the layup is good. Giddey's got 5 points.
Next step kind of action there from Shea as he's able to find the open teammate.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Jackson on the wing. And the dunk by Jackson.
This right here is exactly what he should look to do. Use his size to bully his way inside and finish.
Left side, Giddey. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires in the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket.
And how about the firing of that shot off with Gilgeous-Alexander not hesitating one bit.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Giddey on the wing. 5 points in the game. 24 seconds left in the first quarter here. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 2. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Brooks, the pass to Bane. Adams with the ball. Deflected.
And Poku really outsmarting the opposition that time defensively in the right spot.
It's a tie game in Oklahoma City.
And please give a big round of applause for your partner, Youth Dance League.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around. Lots of hands were touching it.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Lou Dort. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Pokashevsky in at center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's Morant.
Get up to throw down.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Here's Pokashevsky. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Pokashevsky's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. So it's the Grizzlies now. They trail by 3, out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to Holmgren. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Here's Jackson following the bucket by the Thunder. It's tipped. Bane against Giddey. Down low. Here's Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Second chance shot. Pass to Pokashevsky. Outside Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up and over Brooks. That one a little long. Memphis trailing here. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised you didn't come up with something a little more creative.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. It's good on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 7.
That's an easy board for Poku and an easy putback.
Here's Morant.
Morant with the slam! This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, BA. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch? Now those big guys are everywhere.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. The Grizzlies making their last shot. From deep, Holmgren. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Dort with a steal.
He tried to cross the defender over, but man, those were some...
Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. We've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
Pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, so. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game. Here's Holmgren. Here's Pokusevski. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dort. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Lugens Dort continues to find ways to impress you and expand his offensive game, but he knows he's coming to the league as a defender, and he takes a tremendous amount of pride in it.
He hits the second from the line. The Grizzlies have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. 3-pointer, Brooks. The Thunder pull it in. Jackson outside. Inside, Bane. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Jasmine Bane.
And Bane drops them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Joe. Pass to Šarić. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going.
Your Thunder, 29. The Grizzlies, 24.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. They've got Tyus Jones, Brandon Clark out there with John Conchar. Then it's Desmond Bane, and it's Tillman in at the 5.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Joe. Clark grabs the board.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Outside Bane. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple. Bane's got 5.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Kennard's checked in. Here's Waters, looking for his first basket, still in this one.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Clock at 6. Clark finds Kennard. No good on the triple. The Thunder have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Here's Mann. Here's the pick. Pass to Joe. And here is Williams. Buries it from 3. And now it's an 8-point Oklahoma City lead.
He shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
Now here's Kennard to the right side. And here's Clark for 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Mann, defended by Jones. Pass to Šarić. On the wing man. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Šarić shot is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Kennard. From outside, off the mark. The Thunder have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Waiters. Back to Mann. Fires for 3. He can't hit that time. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Dario Šarić.
The steady hand of the lefty Luke Kennard there. He's able to do it with the foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Thunder with a lead. Here's Mann. To the wing on the left. Outside, Williams. Pass to Mann. 6 on the shot clock. And he dunks it down.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Shot's good by Šarić.
Well, Šarić on the inside has really good quality football.
Clark in the post. Working on Williams. Williams grabs the board. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's Joe, defended by Kennard. Pass to Joe, to the paint. Here's Mann. Outside, Williams. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Memphis trailing here. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Kennard on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance. Kennard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And as long as Kennard keeps knocking down those threes, he's going to get more opportunity.
There's a screen. Pass to Joe. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Thunder up 5. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren. Then there's Alexei Pokusevski. And it's Dort in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Both good from the line that time. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. Well, the Grizzlies shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Here's Morant to the middle. Jackson, it's deflected. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. The coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
At the line for the Grizzlies, John Morant at the line for 2.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
The previous play is under
a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. The 11-footer. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Brooks, the pass to Bane. And that one is stuffed right through.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Outside Morant. High arcing shot. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. And then Morant with the jam.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that, but this game's so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. And stolen by Morant. In transition, here they come. Out to the wing. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And so it's Memphis with it. It's a one-point game. So they take the lead. Morant's got 24.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Misses off the inbound. The Grizzlies have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nice job, SGA, coming in and using that long, athletic wingspan.
Dort, left side. Outside Giddey. Pass to Pokashevsky. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Holmgren. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
For your Oklahoma City,
And the second free throw is good.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Moran against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Brooks. And here's Adams. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. 13 foul.
On defense, the Thunder. Morant, pass to Brooks. Now here's Bain. 4 on the clock. Off target from outside.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Giddey. Pass to Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Picked by Pokashevsky. And Gilgeous-Alexander. Here we go. Oh, Adams with the block. Driving in. Here's Morant. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Memphis.
You have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
And something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break. Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Pokashevsky. Here's Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. Dort outside. Lets it go from the wing. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one.
Lukens. Dort. Give it to him.
The Grizzlies have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. And here's Morant. Driving to the basket. Money.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Picked by Pokashevsky. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Count it! Oh, a tremendous three! We're tied!
Gilgeous-Alexander gonna celebrate that one.
And he lobs it up top! 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Holmgren. And that's an intentional foul. He sinks the clutch free throw. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
Shots blocked. And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. What a performance they had.
focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. And it's the Warriors to start out. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Trains the three-pointer. One thing's for sure tonight, Doris, there'll be no lack of effort from either side. That comes across in their rebounding numbers and going for those 50-50 balls.
These are two teams that take a tremendous amount of pride in their work habits. They have a requirement to get on the floor if there's a loose ball. They're willing to crash the boards on every possession. Neither team wants to be outworked. Great example of the awareness Curry brings to the game. Such a good feel for understanding what the defense is doing and how to find the open spots.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Now here's Wiggins. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Daigneault for a minute. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Now Thompson. After the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Curry kicks to Thompson. And stolen by Wiggins. Thompson, high post. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Wiggins against Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Looney. Golden State moving it around. Here's Wiggins.
Andrew Wiggins should get a 10 for degree of difficulty. That was beautiful.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Wiggins. There's the pass to Curry. Here he goes. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Passes it to Thompson. Right at the free throw line. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, you keep defenders guessing with the ability to get to that in-between game. Part of what makes Klay Thompson an all-star.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pokusevski. And here is Giddey. On the clock from outside the arc. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now Wiggins after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry.
You do try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5.
Well, just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
Out to Thompson from downtown. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Wiggins against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pokusevski, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, the passing ability on display for SGA. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done.
Here's Curry to the wing on the left. Looney kicks to Green. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. The Thunder with the lead. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Here's Pokusevski. Warriors with the rebound. It's stolen by Dort. And stolen by Wiggins. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Green. Pokusevski grabs the miss. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Oklahoma City out in front, up 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Pokusevski in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. It's Curry outside. Not going to go that time. And the Thunder going the other way now. This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Got a hand on it. The Thunder leading by 8. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He kicks to Holmgren. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here. Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Another shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Curry against Dort. Thompson from long range. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Stolen by Thompson.
They're getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Holmgren gets the bucket. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Warriors trail by 11. Curry looking around. Kicks it to Thompson. Beyond the arc. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got 8.
This guy is on the short list of the all-time great three-point shooters. Klay Thompson's stroke is flawless.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They've led by as many as 11 points. On the wing, Giddey. Offline with his 3. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Pakusevsky shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
This guy's got a lean frame, but he is willing to mix it up. Draws the foul there. Nicely done, Alexei.
Alexei Pakusevsky.
And the second free throw, good. Warriors trail by 9. Outside Curry. Thompson up top. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, get off your feet and send it home, Klay Thompson.
Wiggins against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Giddey in the corner. And there's the pass to Pakusevsky. Wiggins against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming out.
Some contact inside. Wiggins playing big and will go to the charity stripe.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
The Thunder leading by 6. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey the pass to Pakusevsky. Now here's Holmgren. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Thompson. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Warriors trail by 6. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. The shot off that time. Wiggins with some nice D. The Warriors have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And it's in there. And it's 7 points for Andrew Wiggins.
A good score inside for a 3-man. I mean, Wiggins can beat you with his back to the basket or facing up.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Passes it to Pakusevsky. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. And so that brings the first half to a close. Thunder lead by 6. Thanks, David. And we'll be back. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The Thunder leading by 6. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Gary Payton II. Green is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's man to the inside. Joe can't get it to go.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
DiVincenzo kicks to Poole. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Here's Williams. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Shot clock at 6. And that one is stuffed right through.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Here's DiVincenzo. Lays it up off the glass. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's man. Here's Williams. It's tipped. Now DiVincenzo. And Kuminga throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Williams takes a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
Well, Thunder have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Man passes to Šarić. Takes it off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Well, because of his size and length, Dario Šarić so comfortable on the interior.
Green with a screen for Poole. It's blocked. 1:58 left in the third. Here's Joe. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Kuminga kicks to Green. Green with a screen for Poole. And he gets the whistle. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different,
the previous play
a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Green. Green comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Wiggins is checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Klay Thompson in for Dante DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pokusevski. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Green with the rebound.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Yeah, easy call.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That one misses. Oklahoma City has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year, and for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. Wiggins, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. Wiggins has got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors.
Now, sometimes Wiggins better off when he doesn't have to put the ball on the deck.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Thompson. Over in the corner, Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Thompson passes to Green. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And a miss there on the triple. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The Warriors on top, up 2. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Dagnall was telling his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. Lead it with this, guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
I thank you, David. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Lou Dort. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Pokusevski in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Here's Looney. And he gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 4.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the three-point shot.
Because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has an array of moves, this guy can get going offensively, and he's starting to cook a little bit.
Here's Curry with the 3, and Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
From deep, Thompson misses, and so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time, in closer detail, what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
They swipe it. Curry against Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the screen. On the wing, Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Warriors trail by 3. Thompson sets the pick for Curry. No good, unable to end this run.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Over in the corner, Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Great D that time from Green. Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Thompson, it's blocked. Tries to save it. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Pass to Giddey. It up there for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Curry finds Thompson. And here's Looney. Golden State moving it around. Here's Curry. And here is Dort. Drives to the hoop. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter.
SGA, that's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And again, no good by Golden State.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
There's 1:17 left here in the 4th quarter, and it's Oklahoma City's ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against Wiggins. The pass to Pokusevski. He kicks it to Holmgren. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Steph Curry so cool under pressure. Big moment, no matter. He's ready.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. They get it back. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They lead by 4. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
For your own city crew. For your own city crew. Show them some love once again.
Going inside, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. So we see the Thunder get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for
play. It should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Morant against Curry, down low. And Looney with the slam.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
And here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Three-pointer, Brooks. Sends it home from three-point land.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Looney. Drive by Curry, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And just over a minute played here to start the game.
And to the surprise of absolutely no one, Steph Curry set the record for most threes made in NBA history during the 21-22 season.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. So it's the Warriors now. After the basket by Memphis, Golden State calls timeout. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. The three from Curry. And again, no good by Golden State. And Stephen set that record against the Knicks, Richard.
Yeah, with Ray Allen in attendance to watch as he passed him on the list. You can tell it meant a lot to Steph. Maybe the greatest shooter, not maybe, the greatest shooter the game has ever seen.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Morant. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Thompson passes to Curry. Thompson, a screen on Morant. Back to Thompson. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant against Thompson. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And then Morant with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
Ha, it doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And the Warriors call time here.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Kevon Looney picks one up.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face, yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Now here's Bane. Pass to Brooks. A minute 35 left in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Warriors have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start to stop the run. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
So much to say about Draymond's game. Tough to say anyone else in the league has a larger impact on their team on both sides of the floor.
And Richard, the weight that Draymond carries for this team can't be forgotten.
The impact he has on the defense alone is remarkable. But then you factor in the offense ability, bringing the ball up the floor. There is no doubt he is the vocal leader and the heartbeat.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball.
Another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Jackson outside. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
.34 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Thompson for 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Payne, no good. The Warriors shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Morant. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Green. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's the Grizzlies up.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies. And so in the game for the Warriors, the core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Now here's Adams. Outside for Brooks. 4 on the clock. Timeout called. Memphis. Both teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
The quintessential glue guy. Green does all the dirty work. You need one of these guys on your team because he has such a diverse skill set.
Now here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Morant against Curry. Pass to Looney. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in. Looney's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Here's Jackson. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
Now here's Curry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one, Richard.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
And the Warriors call time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Let's give a warm welcome to your Grizzlies breakers. And those are your Grizzlies breakers, everyone. Get loud once again for them.
The free throw drops for Morant. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Curry with it, guarded by Morant. Looney, and Looney with the slam.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Brooks outside. 5 to shoot. Outside Morant. Unloads from 13. No good. A bit long that time. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. To the middle. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
With all the attention Clay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
Morant finds Bane. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Grizzlies timeout. The Warriors fans will get free t-shirts, so make some noise. One more time, your Grizzlies team.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That one misses for Curry.
And some consider Curry to be the greatest shooter of all time. And by some, I mean all. And he is capable of getting hot in a hurry.
Now here's Morant. He's got 17. Adams, the pass to Morant. Brooks from outside. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 4 rebounds now. Stolen by Jackson. Morant against Thompson. Outside Morant, pass to Jackson. Second chance shot. Brooks finds Bane. Here's Morant. No good on the shot. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Right side Curry. Counted. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter. And here are the Grizzlies now. Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Looney with some nice D.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
You love Thompson's dedication to the game. He's dealt with some tough injuries, but he never stopped looking ahead. Always focused on making his return to the court.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Curry. And that'll tie this game up.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And here's Morant outside. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last trade.
Pass to Thompson. 4-3. Another 3 for Golden State.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of...
Oh, my goodness! Throw it down!
Come on!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And here is Green. Here's Looney. Wiggins outside. 4 seconds left. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw the...
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got Luke Kennard. Also, Tyus Jones out there. John Conchar is out there with Xavier Tillman. And it's Aldama in at the power forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Poole outside for the lead. Another 3 for Golden State.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And it's Gary Payton the second with a foul. That's his first foul. Clark is checked in for Aldama.
Now into the lineup for the Grizzlies.
On the wing, Jones, guarded by Poole. Jones against Poole. And the basket by Clark. Clark's got his first 2 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Poole, the pass to Green. Out to DiVincenzo. This one for 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. DiVincenzo's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Jones, the pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Here's DiVincenzo. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Green, the pass to Poole. Kuminga down low, defended by Kennard. The steal. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Conchar, guarded by Poole. Here's Kennard. Off the mark there with a 3. The Warriors leading. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Poole. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Brandon Clark.
When we talk about guys who broke out during the 2021-22 season, Jordan Poole might be at the top of that list, going from a nice rotation player to a legit NBA scorer.
Talking about Jordan Poole, his confidence never wavered, Richard.
No, remember, Poole shot 33% his rookie season. Lots of people kind of wrote him off, but Jordan's always believed in his game. Took advantage of the injuries to Clay and Steph, grabbing those extra shots.
Golden State has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Outside Kuminga. Here's Green. Out to DiVincenzo. Second shot opportunity. The fadeaway. Poole outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Green, a screen. DiVincenzo driving.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. Entering the NBA can be a difficult challenge, and age can add to that challenge. Jonathan Kuminga was just 19 years old when he stepped onto an NBA court.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Outside Curry. Thompson against Bain. Count the basket. Looney's got 8 points. Boy, being so young for his draft class, Kuminga has done well in the league, Richard.
What I like is how he's capitalized on his minutes. Any chance he gets to shine, he works hard to make the most of it. That's the kind of dedication that is invaluable in a young guy.
Looney, a screen on Moran. Curry passes to Looney, and Looney with the slam.
Clever move by Curry, using the play to make room for a different shooter.
Moran finds Adams. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Really left him alone that time. He's got 9.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
On the wing, Curry. Pass to Green. And he banks in the layup. And the Warriors lead by 12.
And this is where Green looks to score. He's comfortable and confident down low.
And Morant gets it to go.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Morant against Curry. Thompson outside. The kick out, Curry. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the floor for the Warriors. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. Jackson on the wing. Back to Morant. Outside Bain. From downtown. They get the rebound. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Big body cleaning the glass. Great awareness by Jackson Jr.
Curry against Morant. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Brooks with it. Now Wiggins defending. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Here's Morant, defended by Thompson. Steps back. Throws it up high. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 11. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors? And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Over Green. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Oh, a tricky move by Jackson Jr. Using a little pump fake to get the defender off balance.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Thompson passes to Wiggins. It's Wiggins on the wing. And he goes in for the dunk.
Making it look so easy. Wiggins has crazy hops. Can really get up there.
Pass to Brooks. Puts up a 3. Sinks it from distance.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Moran against Curry. Wiggins with it. The kick out. Curry. Thompson, a screen on Moran. Curry passes to Thompson. 5 on the clock. That one drops for him.
Those high percentage looks are easy for Thompson. He's just got the touch for inside shots.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And here's Morant outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. The 3. Counted from distance. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Curry against Moran. Looney, a screen on Moran. Curry passes to Looney. Out to Thompson. Launches a 3. That shot, no good. Memphis trailing here. The drive by Moran. And he can't get that one. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Thompson outside. Drives to the hoop. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
You like the way Clay reads the defense and finds the soft spot. Great move.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. 3-pointer. Offensive board. Outside Bain. From behind the arc. He can't get it to go. The Warriors have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Oh, Brooks with the steal. On the wing, Bain, defended by Thompson. Thompson against Bain. Pass to Moran. From deep. Kicks it out to Jackson. There's the triple. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, Jackson has become a threat from range, taking and making those shots more consistent.
Curry against Moran. On the wing, Thompson. They set the screen. The kick out. Curry takes the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Bain with it, and Looney picks him up defensively.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
At the line for Memphis.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And the second of 2 is good. And that trims the lead to 6. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Now Curry. Thompson outside. The 3 ball connects from downtown. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Oh, this dude has an absolute flamethrower. He makes long shots that look like second nature.
And the basket by Bain.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's Golden State winning this one. And they, Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
the bus earlier on. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got Josh Giddey, Lou Dort out there with Holmgren. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Pokusevski in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Jackson against Dort. Jackson is doubled, and that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts, and you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort bangs home the trifecta.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it showed.
Back to Morant. Releases from 15, and no good that time. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Now let's go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Mark Dagnall. David?
Well, Kevin, he said that there are some areas where they can have an advantage. He said we're best when we're aggressive, when we're contesting everything. It hurries the shooters. Block shots turn into transition buckets. We need some of those tonight. Guys, he has a team that's built to do exactly that.
David, thanks for that report. Focusing on the defensive end. Greg, we'll see if they can get the stops.
Staying connected to shooters. I think if they can do that, they have a great chance to be successful.
And that's going to take great communication out on the perimeter. Expect them to switch quite a bit.
Here's Pokusevski. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant's a reliable finisher.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Now here's Morant. Back to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
We know he can pass it. He's a tough defender, and Desmond Bane can shoot it from all over.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Nifty move. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
What I like there, Gilgeous-Alexander knows when to force the action. Terrific awareness for his age.
For Oklahoma City, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies, trailing by 4. There's the three. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And it's Giddey in the corner. They grab their own miss. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Floats it up there for Morant. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And the junk by Holmgren.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Jordan against Morant. Outside, Bane. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Bane's got 6.
Quick decision-making of Desmond Bane, not wasting any time going up with his shot.
Giddey sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Now here's Giddey. 5 points in the game. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Becoming more comfortable with that shot. The ceiling is very high for Gilgeous-Alexander if he can stretch the floor.
Grant. Offensive rebound. Bane finds Brooks. Left side Adams. Holmgren with the steal. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Thunder out in front.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Brooks. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Adams' shot is good.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. And the rejection by Jackson. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 4-point game. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from outside. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a three. You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Morant.
Well, Morant's awareness in the pick and roll is special. He usually makes the right reads.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. And it's good off the back rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
It's Morant with the drop. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Here's Holmgren. Pokusevski with the bucket. Pokusevski's got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Grizzlies making the shot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Impressive night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, scoring and doing it in a variety of ways.
Grant, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Jackson passes to Morant. From the arc. Outside for Jackson. Adams dishes to Jackson. Morant outside. Tries yet again. It's deflected. Now here's Holmgren. Tight defense on him. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 12-point Thunder lead.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. After Dillon Brooks was able to get the triple. Morant with the steal. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 41 seconds left here in the second. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Morant. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
And looking at Shai's game, there's a shiftiness to it. Keeps defenders off balance.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The Grizzlies trail by 10.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
There's the steal. Here's Kennard. The layup missed. And so it's Oklahoma
City with a 33. And put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. We've got Williams. He's out there with Saric. And it's Joe in at the 2. Now here's Saric. And now we've got the intentional foul. As a well-known three-point shooter that you were, Steve, what do you think about how that shot dominates the modern game we watch today?
What I love about Kevin, first of all, it gives you spacing. And you're never out of a game because of the three-point shot. You can get right back into it. And also, at the end of a game, you knock down 3 or 4 in a row, the game is over.
Clark against Williams, and the pass to Kennard. Here's Tillman. 5 to shoot. Saric grabs the board. The Thunder leading by 10. To the paint for the finish. And slam dunk by Saric.
And you have to get Saric out of the paint. Once he's inside, he's ready to take it home.
Clark finds Jones. In time, he gets the jumper to fall. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Saric, a screen on Kennard. Joe, good. Joe's got the lead up to 13 now for the Thunder.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And Here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Up again, Saric on the follow. Saric has got his second basket of the game.
And the anticipation of Saric, outstanding at staying engaged and just eating up those rebounds.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Jones in the post, and he makes good on the layup. Jones has got 6.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Joe. Kennard covering. Out to the right wing. Saric passes to Waters. And the 3 off target. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Here's Conchar. And he's good on the 3-ball. Conchar's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Mann, defended by Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the third quarter of the game. Joe passes to Mann. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. 17-foot shot on the way. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to. Beasting on defense. First, he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
Conchar, the pass to Clark. Kennard for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Always working to find open territory. Kennard's lethal in catch and shoot.
Here's Mann, defended by Jones. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. There's Williams. And they recover it. On the wing, Williams. Here's Mann, defended by Jones. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now, Kennard. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Kennard's got 5 points so far.
Can't let Kennard get this close. Once you do, he's going up with it.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. It's Saric, top of the key. Pass to Mann. Here's Joe. Kennard covering. Shot clock at 6. Joe passes to Saric. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Oklahoma City in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. The Thunder leading by 10. Giddey with it. they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Grizzlies on defense. Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. Oh, good on the three. The Grizzlies shooting for the game at 42%. Pass to Brooks. He dishes it to Morant. Looking to get it going. Oh!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Now, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them, a spark that turns things around.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Adams dishes to Morant. Out to Brooks. It's stolen by Dort.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more to put him over the limit.
The free throw off from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, shooting one.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Lets it go from deep. With the putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Hakusevsky's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Right side, George. Giddey with the screen on Brooks. Dort kicks to Giddey. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Morant with the steal. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Please protect the ball around Ja. He's looking for the steal and opportunity to run.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch.
The previous play is
Some
under
technology.
review.
We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Dagnall was telling his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thanks, David. Great positioning on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 9.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Morant passes to Adams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That one on George.
Big props to Adams. This is a guy who brings the energy and effort every night.
2 shots.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. The Thunder leading by 9. Stolen by Brooks. Adams with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pokusevski. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Brooks. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Giddey against Bane. The pass to Pokusevski. Back to Giddey. There's the pick. Pass to Pokusevski. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. And that put a hush over the crowd.
Wow, I mean, took these fans out of the game in the blink of an eye.
Morant with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range.
This is why he has the ball. John Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They trail by 6. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
All right, everyone. That was your Grizzlies.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Let me hear you once again.
Here's Jackson. It counts.
Good concentration by Jaren. A little contact on the shot. No problem.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances.